Midtown Manhattan is the bustling heart of New York City, known for its iconic landmarks, vibrant culture, and towering skyscrapers. It is home to world-famous attractions like the Empire State Building, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, and the Broadway Theater District. This area also boasts some of the most luxurious shopping on Fifth Avenue and is a hub for business, entertainment, and tourism. For most visitors to New York City, Midtown Manhattan is the first part of New York City they will visit, as it has all of the infamous tourist attractions. Getting to Midtown Manhattan is simple, whether you're commuting from New Jersey or other boroughs of New York City. If you're traveling from New Jersey, you want to take the NJ Transit train to Penn Station, or you can take the PATH train to the station on 33rd Street. Subway is the best way to travel from other boroughs of New York City. You can use red lines 1, 2, and 3, orange lines B, D, F, M, and yellow lines N, Q, R, W, and more stops in Midtown. Major stops include 34th Street, Herald Square, Times Square, 42nd Street, and Grand Central, 42nd Street. In this vlog, I will show you what you can do on a day out in Midtown Manhattan. Midtown Manhattan is the bustling commercial and entertainment heart of New York City. It has a fascinating history. In the early 19th century, Midtown Manhattan was largely rural, consisting of farmland, estates, and undeveloped land. Commissioner's Plan of 1811 laid out the city's iconic grid system, which set the stage for Midtown's eventual transformation. By the late 19th century, the city expanded northwards, and Midtown began to grow rapidly. Wealthy New Yorkers built grand mansions on Fifth Avenue, while theaters, hotels, and restaurants sprang up, particularly around Broadway, during the Gilded Age expansion. Midtown became home to renowned cultural institutions like Carnegie Hall in 1891 and the New York Public Library in 1911. Times Square emerged as the city's theater district, earning its nickname, the Crossroad of the World. In the early 20th century, Midtown solidified its status as a business hub. Landmark buildings like the Empire State Building and the Chrysler Building were constructed, making Midtown synonymous with skyscrapers and Art Deco architecture. After World War II, Midtown saw an explosion of office building constructions, including the iconic United Nations headquarters along the East River, further cementing its global significance. Today, Midtown Manhattan is a bustling mix of corporate offices, luxury hotels, world-class shopping, and cultural landmarks. The area includes famous destinations like the Rockefeller Center, Grand Central Terminal, and Bryant Park. Midtown's dynamic evolution reflects New York City's resilience and creativity, making it one of the most recognized urban centers in the world. Attractions in Midtown Manhattan include the Empire State Building, one of the world's most famous skyscrapers, offering incredible views from its observation decks. The Rockefeller Center is a hub for art, shopping, and entertainment. Don't miss the Top of the Rock observation deck and the seasonal ice skating rink. Times Square, known as the Crossroads of the World, is infamous for its bright lights, theaters, and energy. Catch a world-class musical or a play in the theater district. The Grand Central Terminal is a historic train station with beautiful architecture and an iconic celestial ceiling. Bryant Park is a peaceful green space surrounded by skyscrapers, perfect for picnics, winter ice skating, or relaxing. The New York Public Library is the Beaux Arts masterpiece on Fifth Avenue, with its famous lions, patience, and fortitude. St. Patrick's Cathedral is a stunning example of Gothic Revival architecture on Fifth Avenue. The Chrysler Building is not open to the public, but its stunning Art Deco design is worth admiring. Shop at the high-end shops and flagship stores on Fifth Avenue, which is a shopper's paradise. Fifth Avenue in New York City has a fascinating history. Originally a country road in 1824, it transformed over time into one of the most iconic streets in the world. By the late 19th century, it became a hub for the wealthy, earning the nickname Millionaire's Row due to the grand mansions lining its stretch. In the early 20th century, the Avenue evolved into a commercial and cultural center with luxury shops and landmarks like the Empire State Building and the New York Public Library. Fifth Avenue also played a role in urban planning history as it was part of the first zoning regulations in the US, introduced to preserve its character. Today, it remains a symbol of New York's elegance and vibrancy. Fifth Avenue in New York City is a shopper's paradise, offering a mix of luxury, iconic brands, and unique experiences. Here are some of the highlights. Apple Fifth Avenue, Saks Fifth Avenue, a premier luxury department store featuring top designer fashion, accessories, and more. The Lego Store Fifth Avenue, and Daniel of Fifth Avenue, a high-end jeweler offering bespoke designs and unparalleled quality. Whether you're looking for cutting-edge gadgets, high-end fashion, or unique gifts, Fifth Avenue has something for everyone. Fifth Avenue is an important commercial artery in New York City, which shows the evolution of New York from the Gilded Age to modern time. For more about what you can do on Fifth Avenue, check out my vlog in the description below. BigBus's New York bus tour provide the perfect introduction to Manhattan, amazing photo opportunities of iconic New York landmarks from the top deck. Hop on and hop off to explore New York at your own pace. Get the Discover ticket for the ultimate 24-hour experience. Use my link to book an iconic BigBus tour in New York City. The Empire State Building is located in Midtown Manhattan at 34th Street. It remains one of the most distinctive and famous buildings in the US and is one of the best examples of modernist Art Deco design. The Empire State Building is an iconic symbol of New York City and a marvel of engineering. It stands at a height of 1,454 feet tall, including its spire, and has 102 stories. Built during the Great Depression, it was completed in just 410 days, ahead of schedule and under budget. It was the tallest building in the world from 1931 until 1970. The building features an Art Deco style and was designed by the architectural firm Shreve, Lamb & Harmon. Its observation deck on the 86th and 102nd floors offer breathtaking views of the city. At the time of its construction, there was a fierce competition to win the title of tallest building in the world. The Chrysler Building claimed the title in 1929, and just 2 years later, the Empire State Building seized it in 1931. Its height being at 1,250 feet courtesy its iconic spire, which was originally intended to serve as a mooring station for airships. A 222-foot antenna was added in 1950, increasing the building's total height to 1,472 feet, but the building was reduced to 1,454 feet in 1985 when the antenna was replaced. The Empire State Building is one of the most recognizable skyscrapers in the world and a symbol of NYC. Its architecture is a beautiful example of Art Deco style, with a recently renovated lobby that takes you back to the 1930s. Whether you're a history buff, an architecture enthusiast, or just looking for an unforgettable experience, the Empire State Building has something for everyone. The observation decks on the 86th and 102nd floor offer stunning panoramic views of the city and beyond. Both decks offer unique perspectives, so it depends on whether you prefer the open air experience or the higher vantage point. The 86th floor observation deck is the main deck and is one of the most famous open air observation decks in the world. It offers a 360-degree view of New York City and beyond. On clear days, you can see up to 6 states. It's a great spot for iconic photos and enjoying the cityscape. The 102nd floor observation deck is known as the top deck. This one is enclosed with floor-to-ceiling windows, providing breathtaking views from even higher up. You can see up to 80 miles on a clear day, making it a truly unforgettable experience. The Empire State Building is a must-see in New York City. Arrive early in the morning at 8 a.m. during peak session or 10 a.m. otherwise, or you can come late at night after 10 p.m. Mondays and Tuesdays are typically less crowded. For breathtaking views as the city lights up, visit around sunset. Check the sunset time for your date and plan to arrive at least 45 minutes earlier. If you enjoy cityscapes lit up at night, visit after 9 or 10 p.m., which offers a quieter and magical experience. You can purchase tickets for the Empire State Building directly from their official website. They offer various ticket options, including standard admission, express passes, and packages like CityPASS for multiple NYC attractions. For an alternative option, you can get skip the line tickets on GetYourGuide as well. After visiting the New York Public Library, we will go to Grand Central Terminal. The New York Public Library is one of the largest and most renowned library systems in the world. It boasts 53 million items across 92 locations, making it a treasure trove for book lovers, researchers, and history enthusiasts. The main branch, the Stephen A. Schwarzman Building, is an architectural marvel located at 476 Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. It has 2 iconic lion statues for patience and fortitude that guard its entrance, and its interior features stunning reading rooms and historical collections. The library offers a wide range of resources from books to ebooks to research materials and cultural events. It's a hub for learning, creativity, and community engagement. The Grand Central Terminal, located in Midtown Manhattan, has a rich history dating back to the 19th century. It was originally built as the Grand Central Depot in 1871 by Cornelius Vanderbilt to serve 3 railroads. Due to rapid growth, it was reconstructed and renamed Grand Central Station in 1900. The current structure was designed by firms Reed and Stem and Warren and Wetmore, and was built after a 1902 train accident prompted the transition to electric trains. Construction began in 1903, and the terminal officially opened on February 2, 1913. Grand Central's efficient design and operation help manage the flow of passengers and trains, ensuring smooth service. Its central location also makes it a key transfer point for travelers accessing other parts of the city via subway or bus. Over the years, Grand Central Terminal has faced challenges, including proposals for demolition in the mid-20th century. However, it was saved by landmark designation and advocacy efforts, including those led by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. The terminal underwent extensive rehabilitation in the 1990s and remains a bustling hub for commuters and visitors alike. Grand Central Terminal plays a crucial role in train service, particularly as a major hub for commuters and regional rail service in New York City. It serves as the terminus for Metro North Railroad, connecting the city to suburban areas in New York and Connecticut. This connectivity supports daily commuting and regional travel, easing congestion on roads and highways. The terminal connects to several subway lines, including the 4, 5, 6, 7, and the S shuttle trains. This makes it a vital transfer point for commuters and travelers navigating New York City. The Long Island Railroad recently expanded its service to Grand Central with the opening of the Grand Central Madison Terminal. This addition provides a direct connection for Long Island commuters, offering more convenience and reducing travel times to the east side of Manhattan. Grand Central Terminal is a stunning example of Beaux Arts architecture, blending grandeur with functionality. Here are some of its most notable features. The celestial ceiling in the main concourse boasts a magnificent ceiling painted with a celestial map depicting constellations in gold leaf against a turquoise backdrop. The four-faced clock at the center of the main concourse is a symbolic part of the terminal and a popular meeting spot. The grand staircase, inspired by the Paris Opera House, is located in the main concourse. These twin staircases add elegance and symmetry to the space. The terminal features enormous arched windows that flood the interior with natural light, enhancing its open and airy feel. The use of Tennessee marble and other fine material throughout the terminal showcased exquisite craftsmanship. The Whispering Gallery is an acoustic marvel located near the Oyster Bar, where whispers can travel across domed ceiling to be heard on the opposite side. If you have extra time, join a guided tour to learn about the terminal's history, architecture, and hidden secrets. Ascend to the 86th floor for panoramic views across 6 states from the highest 360-degree open-air viewpoint in New York City. Go even higher with the 102nd floor combo ticket. You can even upgrade to the express ticket option to skip all lines. Use my link to get your Empire State Building observation deck ticket through GetYourGuide. Explore the Grand Central Terminal with a local guide, discover its many secrets, and see what most missed. On this exciting small group walking tour, you'll uncover the hidden treasures within this historic transportation hub, such as the world's largest Tiffany clock, peek into off-limits glass walkways, discover the massive design flaw in the main atrium, locate a multi-million-dollar jewel hidden in plain sight, and much more. Use my link to join this guided tour of the Grand Central Terminal. Visit the Chrysler Building, Summit 1 Vanderbilt, or the New York Transit Museum Gallery, all within walking distance, after visiting Grand Central. One Vanderbilt is a stunning skyscraper located in Midtown Manhattan. It stands adjacent to Grand Central Terminal and is one of the tallest buildings in the city, with the spire reaching 1,401 feet. Completed in 2020, it was designed by Cohn Peterson Fox and designed by SL Green Realty. The building features a mix of office spaces and an observation deck called Summit 1 Vanderbilt, which offers breathtaking views of the city. One Vanderbilt stands out as a modern architectural marvel in Midtown Manhattan. Here are some of its unique features. Building structure narrows as it rises, creating a striking silhouette that complements the nearby Grand Central Terminal. Its exterior combines glass panels with terracotta squandrels, blending modern and traditional materials. One Vanderbilt is directly connected to Grand Central Terminal, enhancing accessibility and urban connectivity. The building incorporates energy efficiency technology and is designed to achieve EED and WELL certification. Summit 1 Vanderbilt is an extraordinary observation deck located atop the 1 Vanderbilt skyscraper in Midtown Manhattan. It offers a multi-level immersive experience that combines art, technology, and breathtaking views of New York City. The air exhibit by Kenzo Digital features reflective and immersive spaces that play with light and perspectives. The glass bottom ledges extend over 1,100 feet above Madison Avenue, offering a thrilling experience. The world's largest external glass bottom elevator takes visitors on a 12-story vertical journey. The observation deck provides stunning vistas of the city skyline, including landmarks such as Central Park and the Empire State Building. Summit 1 Vanderbilt is a must-visit for anyone looking to see New York City from a whole new perspective. Book tickets in advance, as tickets can sell out quickly, especially for popular time slots like sunset. Booking ahead ensures you get your preferred time. For the best views, visit during clear weather. The sunset is particularly magical, offering both daylight and nighttime cityscapes. The Chrysler Building is an iconic Art Deco skyscraper located in Midtown Manhattan. It was designed by architect William Van Allen and completed in 1930 and briefly held the title of world's tallest building before being surpassed by the Empire State Building in 1931. This architectural masterpiece stands at 1,046 feet and features a distinctive stainless steel spire with sunburst pattern, making it a standout on the Manhattan skyline. The building's design incorporates automobile-inspired elements such as gargoyles resembling car hood ornaments, reflecting its connection to the Chrysler Corporation. The Chrysler Building remains a celebrated example of Art Deco design and is considered one of the most beautiful skyscrapers in the world. The next place you should visit is Bryant Park. Bryant Park is a vibrant green oasis in the heart of Midtown Manhattan, located between 40th and 42nd Street and 5th and 6th Avenues. It is referred to as Manhattan's Town Square and offers a mix of relaxation, culture, and activities. Bryant Park has a rich and fascinating history. Originally designated as a public property in 1686, the area was used as a potter's field or burial ground for the poor in the early 19th century. By 1847, it became Reservoir Square, named after Croton Distributing Reservoir that once stood nearby. In 1884, the park was renamed Bryant Park in honor of William Cullen Bryant, a poet and editor of the New York Evening Post. Over the years, the park underwent several transformations, including the construction of the New York Public Library on its eastern edge in the early 20th century. By the mid-20th century, Bryant Park faced challenges including neglect and crime. However, a major renovation in the 1980s and 1990s revived the park, introducing open spaces, improved visibility, and amenities like movable chairs and a carousel. The park features beautifully landscaped gardens, a large lawn, and plenty of seating areas. It's a hub for events including outdoor movie nights, yoga classes, and seasonal attractions like the Winter Village, which includes ice skating and holiday shops. The park's rich history is synonymous with a lot of places in Manhattan, being transformed from a neglected space into one of New York City's most beloved public areas. GoCity is transforming the way you see New York City's greatest destinations, such as observation decks like the Edge, Empire State Building, Top of the Rock Observatory, and One World Observatory. With an all-inclusive pass, you can visit as many attractions you would like within the number of days of your choice. If you are visiting expensive attractions like the Empire State Building and One World Observatory, I highly recommend getting the GoCity all-inclusive pass. Witness the views over New York City with the ticket to the Summit 1 Vanderbilt, ascend 93 floors, and step into an immersive, multi-sensory art experience with sweeping 360-degree views of the city. Enjoy sweeping vantage points of New York from an open-air terrace and indoor lounge perched nearly 1,100 feet above Manhattan. Use my link to get your tickets for the Summer 1 Vanderbilt on GetYourGuide. The next stop will be Times Square and the Theater District. Times Square is a vibrant hub in Midtown Manhattan, known for its dazzling digital billboards, bustling atmosphere, and iconic status as the crossroads of the world. It's a major tourist destination attracting millions annually and serves as the heart of the Broadway Theater District. Times Square, originally known as Longacre Square, has a fascinating history. In the late 19th century, it was a quiet area with drab apartments and horse exchanges. The transformation began in 1904 when the New York Times moved its headquarters to the newly constructed Times Tower, prompting the area to be renamed Times Square. The introduction of electric lights and advertisement turned it into a vibrant hub, and the first New Year's Eve ball drop was held in 1907, a tradition which continues to this day. Over the centuries, Times Square has become a center of entertainment, especially with the rise of the Broadway theaters. Times Square is famous for its dazzling digital billboards, which light up the heart of New York City with vibrant advertisements, art, and messages. These billboards are iconic landmarks showcasing everything from global brands to public art projects like the Midnight Moment, a nightly synchronized display of digital art across multiple screens. Broadway has played a pivotal role in shaping Times Square into a cultural and entertainment hub it is today. In the late 19th and early 20th century, theaters began clustering around Times Square, transforming it into the heart of New York City's theater district. The concentration of theaters brought in performers, producers, and audiences, creating a vibrant atmosphere that attracted businesses, restaurants, and hotels to the area. The rise of Broadway musicals and plays turned Times Square into a global destination for live entertainment. Iconic productions and the allure of the Great White Way drew tourists from around the world, boosting the local economy and solidifying Times Square's reputation as a cultural epicenter. Over time, Broadway's influence extended beyond the stage, shaping the identity of Times Square as a symbol of creativity. You can check the Broadway show schedules on platforms like Broadway.com or New York Theater Guide. The websites provide up-to-date information on current and upcoming shows, ticket availability, and performance times. Times Square offers plenty of Instagram-worthy moments. It's packed with flagship stores, souvenir shops, and diverse eateries ranging from quick bites to fine dining. Visiting Times Square is like stepping into the heartbeat of New York City, hence why it draws millions of visitors a year. Whether you're exploring it for the first time or returning to soak up the energy, Times Square has a magnetic charm. In the mid-20th century, the area faced challenges including crime and urban decline. Revitalization efforts in the 1990s brought it back to life, making it the bustling, iconic destination we know today. From Times Square, walk up 6th Avenue towards 50th Street and you will reach Rockefeller Center. Rockefeller Center is a historic and cultural landmark in Midtown Manhattan. It has a fascinating history as one of New York City's most iconic landmarks. It was developed during the Great Depression by John D. Rockefeller Jr., who leased the land from Columbia University in 1928. Originally, the site was intended to house a new Metropolitan Opera building, but when those plans fell through, Rockefeller decided to create a commercial complex instead. Construction began in 1931 and the first buildings opened in 1933. The complex was completed in 1939 and became a symbol of resilience during a challenging economic era. Its Art Deco architecture was designed by Raymond Hood and others and is a hallmark of the era. Rockefeller Center was innovative in its design, featuring underground concourses and public spaces. Over the years, it has been famous for attractions like Radio City Music Hall, the Top of the Rock Observation Deck, and the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony. Radio City Music Hall is a part of Rockefeller Center, known as the showplace of the nation. It hosts concerts, shows, and the famous Rockettes. Radio City Music Hall is a legendary entertainment venue which opened its doors on December 27, 1932, and was designed in Art Deco style by Edward Durrell Stone and Donald Desky. With a seating capacity of nearly 6,000, it was the largest indoor theater in the world at the time of its opening. Nestled in the heart of Rockefeller Center is the rink, which offers a magical ice skating experience with the stunning backdrop of the Prometheus statue and during the holidays, the famous Rockefeller Christmas tree. The rink has been a beloved tradition since its opening in 1936. Although it's a relatively small rink, it adds to charm and intimacy. Visitors can enjoy a variety of ticket options, including the VIP packages and skating lessons. Enjoy breathtaking 360-degree views of the city skyline, including iconic landmarks like the Empire State Building and Central Park from the Top of the Rock observation deck. You can purchase tickets for the Top of the Rock observation deck directly from the official Rockefeller Center website, or you can get them on a third-party app like GetYourGuide. The Top of the Rock Observation Deck is one of New York City's most stunning attractions, located atop 30 Rockefeller Plaza in Rockefeller Center. It offers breathtaking unobstructed views of Manhattan, 3 levels of indoor and outdoor observation decks located on the 67th, 69th, and 70th floor of the Rockefeller Center. Visitors can marvel at iconic landmarks like Empire State Building, Central Park, and even the Statue of Liberty on clear days. The experience has been enhanced with features like the Skylift and the Beam, which provide unique aerial perspectives of the city. The observation deck is open daily from 8 a.m. to midnight, with the last elevator up at 11 p.m. It's a must visit for anyone looking to soak in the beauty of New York City's skyline. Witness the views over New York City with the ticket to the Summit 1 Vanderbilt, ascend 93 floors, and step into an immersive, multi-sensory art experience with sweeping 360-degree views of the city. Enjoy sweeping vantage points of New York from an open-air terrace and indoor lounge perched nearly 1,100 feet above Manhattan. Use my link to get your tickets for the Summer 1 Vanderbilt on GetYourGuide. Visit the Empire State Building and American Museum of Natural History. Enjoy panoramic views at the Top of the Rock Observation Deck. Ride the Statue City Cruise Ferry. Visit the Guggenheim Museum and more. Experience 5 must-see attractions and save up to 41% with the New York CityPASS ticket. With 9 days to use your tickets, you can take your time exploring. You can get your NYC CityPASS through GetYourGuide. Midtown Manhattan is the bustling heart of New York City, offering an extraordinary blend of iconic landmarks, cultural experiences, and vibrant energy. It's a must-visit area for anyone exploring the city. Observation decks you must visit include the Empire State Building, Summit 1 Vanderbilt, and the Top of the Rock Observation Deck. Visit the vital commercial artery on 5th Avenue and the iconic Grand Central Terminal. Both are vital to the history and makeup of New York City. Of course, one also must visit Times Square and the Broadway district, which is one of the most visited areas in Midtown Manhattan.